Hello historians, today I will be modeling for you how to research the lasting impacts of your topic. You will be researching 4 different events to describe a political impact, economic impact, social impact, and a cultural impact. This first video will focus only on how to research for the political and economic impacts related to your topic. Remember, we are thinking like historians, so we want to always be asking ourselves, so what? Why does this matter? I want to focus on impacts that have a far-reaching influence and answers that so what, why does this matter question. Alright, I will begin the model in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm going to start by typing in my topic and the date of my topic. I know the example topic is the Children's March, and that happened on May 2nd in 1963. Perfect. When it's your turn, you will be typing in your topic here where it says your topic, not the example topic, your topic. You will also be typing it in down here in the graphic organizer where it says topic and then the specific date of your topic. Great. Okay, so I know I'm looking for a political impact related to my topic. And I see here that political means having to deal with laws or government leaders and their decisions. So I have some good research terms here that I could use when I'm doing my searching. I also want to remember that my topic, the Children's March, is related to the greater civil rights movement in America, so that might also be helpful as I'm searching. Alright, I think I'm ready to go to Google here and find a reliable source about a political impact related to my topic. So I'm going to go ahead and just type in here political impacts of the Children's March 1963 and see what comes up. Remember, I'm looking for a reliable source, so I want to stay away from those .coms if I can. I know a .org, a .edu, or a .gov is probably more reliable. Seeing some good options here. Study.com has definitely helped me study before, but I know it's not reliable when I'm doing my research. Some news sites. Ooh, this one catches my eye here. It's a .org, which I know is more reliable. And NPR. I've heard of NPR before. It's a pretty well-known news source, so I'm going to click on this link here and see what comes up. Student civil rights protesters from the 1960s discuss the March for Our Lives. Definitely sounds related to my topic. The picture is familiar. Yep, 1963 in Birmingham, Alabama, school children. I see here just a little overview that relates to my topic. What else do we have? Again, in May of 1963, the issue for students in Birmingham, Alabama was civil rights. The students were organized and they were nonviolent. In response, police used water. They were violent. Ooh, this looks promising. News images from that day got the attention of the Kennedy White House, nudging it toward support of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Political impact, again, dealing with laws or the government leaders. Okay, so I know Kennedy was president, he was in the White House, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I've definitely heard of it before, but I'm going to do a little bit more digging so that I can describe it better. I also want to make sure it, again, answers that so what question. Is the Civil Rights Act of 1964 important? Let's see. Okay. Oh, no Wikipedia. I want to stay away from that. Our documents, that's a .gov. Ooh, Britannica. I've used Britannica before. I know it's reliable for sure. I'm going to try this. See what we get. All right. Britannica is telling me that the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was U.S. legislation. Ooh, legislation. That relates to laws that the government is passing. So again, that right there I know is relating to a political impact. So it's legislation that intended to end discrimination based on race, color, religion, or national origin. Definitely important. It is often called the most important U.S. law. Again, law relating to government, definitely political, on civil rights since Reconstruction. Okay, I definitely think the Civil Rights Act of 1964 is an important political impact that relates again to my topic. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my graphic organizer here and describe it. I'll say the Children's March gained national attention, right? NPR told me that news images from that day got the attention of the White House. So the Children's March gained national attention, which eventually led to the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Who passed it, though? I want to know. Was it Kennedy? I didn't actually confirm that here. What does it say? Okay, it was highly controversial by President John Kennedy, although Kennedy was unable to secure it. Okay, so it wasn't him. So then who did secure it? Oh, President Lyndon B. Johnson, who signed the bill into law on July 2nd, 1964. Okay, he was an important player, so I'm going to say that as well. The Children's March gained national attention, which eventually led to the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 by President Lyndon B. Johnson. The act made it illegal. I guess I should say makes it. It's still a law. We still can't discriminate based on these things. So the act makes it illegal to discriminate against others based on race. What else did it mention? Religion or national origin. National origin. Great. Okay. So I've described the impact. This is the so what factor here. This act makes it illegal to discriminate against others based on race, religion, or national origin. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the source I use. I kind of use both here. This really helped me. So I'm going to go ahead and Control-C, copy the NPR source first, Control-V to paste it. But I'm also going to go ahead and include Britannica because that was also very helpful to get further information. So Control-C, Control-V. Now I need a picture that represents this. I know Britannica has been very helpful with pictures in the past, so let's see if there's something I can use. Ooh, great. Right. Ooh, look at this one. Civil Rights Act of 1964, U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson turning to shake hands with civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. immediately after signing into law the Civil Rights Act. That seems like a pretty monumental image, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this and paste it here. Oops, way too big. I'm going to go ahead and resize this a little bit first. Great. And I know that this was the same website, so again, I can just Control-C, copy, Control-V to paste. Perfect. There we go. Last, I just need to tell if my source is a primary or a secondary source. This was secondary. I read an article that gave me more information about it, but it wasn't actually written by someone from that time. This picture would be primary. It's showing in a moment in time directly related to this event here. Great. I think I've got it. My political impact.